Czy masz odwagę powiedzieć żono i stałem tam, gdzie stało ZOMO?
Hi guys and welcome, and as you have seen, Autel released a new drone that's an Autel Nano and Autel Lite. And the thing is about, I'd like to talk about the Autel Nano, which is a really great drone, and it's a really good I'd like to compare it with DJI Mavic Mini 2, DJI Mavic Air 1 and 2S. Yeah, because what's the difference and what's the similarity? First thing is that the weight is 249 grams, so that's the same weight that DJI Mavic Mini 2. So it's the same. So in the EU and US, you only need A1 category license to use that drone. I've made a video about the drone license. What you need is just need to register on a website to get your flyer ID and operator ID, and then you need to put your operator ID on some piece of paper on your drone. This is what you need to fly drones up to with a weight up to 249 grams in the European Union. If you want to use a drone which is heavier, from 250 grams up to 2 kilograms, you will need a A2 license, and you will need to register on a special website and pass a small test. When you pass the small test, you will get A2 and A3 license. So it means that you can fly drones with up to 2 kilograms in a urban area and up to 25 kilograms outside urban area. So that's the most important thing. If you want to fly a drone which is heavier, like a Mavic Air 1, Air 2, Air 2S, Autel Evo, and many other Mavic Pro, and a lot of other drones. But if you want to fly drones up to 240 grams, at this point you had only you could choose DJI Mavic Mini 1, Mini 2, Hubsan 0, Fimi. So that was the only choice. But now you can choose Autel Nano, which is in the same weight as Mini 2. This is a good thing, because this will be easier for you in a travel, when you want to travel somewhere, especially outside the EU. Because in the EU, it doesn't matter if you have a drone up to 2 kilograms, it's not a problem. But if you want to travel to some countries outside EU, like for example Egypt, when you are restricted up to 249 grams, and some other countries, you will be restricted to that weight. So that's the biggest problem if you travel abroad. So that's the main reason to buy Autel Nano. Then the price. The price is about 800 euros for an Autel Nano. We can compare it to a price of Autel Evo, which is almost 1,800 euros. But that's the different story. The price is similar to a DJI Mavic Air 2S, which is about 800 euros just for a drone, one battery and controller. But that's not everything what you need to fly a drone. That's only a starter pack. When you have a drone, you have 4 propellers, you have one battery, and you have your controller. But the price is similar to Mavic 2S. The other thing is that it offers you the better video quality there than the DJI 2S. So Autel Nano has a better video quality, better photo quality, and what you want to know is that the quality of the drone is also better. It offers you automatic mode, which usually you don't have in a Mavic Mini. You have some automatic mode in a Mavic 2S, L2S, Mavic L2S. Some but not all. So I can tell you that it's something better than Mavic Air 2S. This Autel Nano. And the white of DJI Autel Mini, and the performance better than DJI Mavic Air 2S. The next thing is what we have on the controller. We have a really great controller with something with a technology similar to OutResync, so we have a really good connectivity to your between drone and controller. In Mavic Mini, we have only Wi-Fi, and the problem is that the Wi-Fi connection is not the best one, and usually you need to crash your drone to be able to use in FCC American mode in the EU when you should use CE mode. So that's the difference, that in Europe you have CE when it's less power and you need to crash your drone to be able to use FCC. That's the biggest problem in Mavic Mini 1, Mini 2 and R1. R2 and R2S has a OutResync, which is much better technology, similar to that one, to technology in Mavic Pro. But that's the thing, that in Autel you have a really great technology, and you have really great connectivity up to 2 kilometers without any reason in Autel Nano, and up to 16 kilometers in Autel Evo. So it's really, really great. But the nice thing is, the worst thing for DJI, it is NFZ, no fly zone. So that's the special area in the software of your drone which doesn't allow you to fly in a designated area. That's the biggest problem. The first DJI drones, like Phantom 3, Phantom 4, Mavic Pro 1, these drones were able to track it. It was a special option. You should buy a special track from another organization, from the people who designed it, to track it. Then you need to upload the track to your drone, and then you have Phantom 4 or Mavic Pro 1 without NFZ. But it's a track, and it's available only for the very, very old DJI drones. In Autel, there's no NFZ at all, so that's the best thing of Autel. That's the reason why I use Autel drone. I use Autel Evo 2 revision 1. But the thing is that you can fly where you want. Of course, you have to look on a special website or use a special app designed from a country, made by a government of a country when you want to fly. For example, there's a different app for Germany, different for UK, different for Poland, different for Croatia. There's a special app when you should check are you in the area where is flying allowed or not. For example, we are not allowed in the area 1 kilometer outside of the airport. 1 kilometer around the airport you are not allowed. In the area from 1 to 7 kilometers out of airport you can get permission to fly, but you should ask for it. And over 7 kilometers from airport you are allowed automatically. There's a free zone you can fly. For example, in EU from 0 up to 120 meters AGL above ground level, or between 0 and 494 feet AGL above ground level. So this is the area where we're allowed to fly, but you should always check the special website or app. And are you allowed there or not? But the thing is that this DJI NFZ is something completely different. In some areas they are the same, like in the government NFZ. In the same, the DJI NFZ is completely different. There is usually no NFZ for a customer purpose, but the government knows better. Yeah? So that's the really, really important reason just to don't choose DJI. I had DJI Mavic Air 1, and I was really upset about that NFZ, because it was very often that I got information there were yellow NFZ and a red NFZ, and the yellow NFZ were able to unblock for 3 days, just like that. as you want to fly there in a yellow area. You had just to confirm that you want to fly in that area. The red NFC you were able to unblock only if you have a special paper from an organization that you are allowed to fly there. So usually your drone was completely bricked in that area, so it was a piece of stone in that area that you couldn't do anything. So I was really upset. I prefer Autel because it's a much better drone, and you have no NFC, and NFC is one of the worst things you could have. But here we have a really great drone, Autel Nano, for 800 euros, which is okay, so almost twice more than Autel Mini 2. But it's the same price as, sorry, Autel Mini. It's Autel Nano is the price is about 800 euros. And for a DJI Mavic Mini 2, the price is about 400 euros. Okay, it's twice more, but you have a better quality than Autel Mavic Air 2S, which the price is similar, about 800 euros, to that Autel Mini. And you have a smaller drone which you can use and fly mostly everywhere. You can take on for a travel. You can take abroad your drone outside EU, and it's no problem to take Autel Nano, which is a very small drone. Of course, the video stability will be better in Evo, but it's a different price and different category of drones. And from my point of view, if I had to choose between some drone, between DJI Mavic Mini 2, DJI Mavic Air 1, 2, 2S, or Autel Nano, I would choose definitely Autel Nano, which is much better drone than other. The other thing is, if I had to choose a drone to take abroad with me, I would choose Autel Nano for the wide and the video quality. I'd like to pay a little more just for a video quality, which is the most important for me as a YouTuber. And from my point of view, for a traveler drone, Autel Nano would be the best one at that point. Of course, the price 800 euro is only for drone, one battery and controller, but DJI Mavic Air 2S, you also only have drone, one battery and controller. The thing is, when you buy any drone, you need to buy other accessories. First of all, you need to buy a case, which is important to take your drone with you. You don't want to use a paperboard, yeah, a cardboard. Usually, you don't take cardboard. You want some really great case for that. So that's first thing you need to buy. So that's about 80 euros. Usually you will want 2 batteries. The price for a battery is different for a Nano and for a Evo. In the Evo is much more expensive. In the Evo, one battery is almost 180 euros. In the Nano is twice less, so it's about 90 euros. You want to have 3 batteries, so you want to buy two more batteries. Then what you need a separate phone to connect to your controller, which is also very important. So you don't want to use your normal phone to use with your drone. For first reason is you don't want someone call you when you are flying and you operate something in the air area. So that's very important for you, just to have this type of a separate phone. But you can buy a separate phone for about 450 Polish zlotys up to 500 Polish zlotys, which is about 110 euros. You can buy Realme 8 5G with 64 gigabytes for that price, and with about 40 euros more, for about 130 euros, you can buy Realme 8 5G 128 gigabytes. So it's a really good phone for that purpose. And what do you need? Anything more? You need a charge. You will want to have a charger to charge 3 batteries at the same time. Just the original charger allows you only to charge the 1 battery, so you need a charger to charge 3 batteries at the same time, and you will need a car charger to charge at least one battery in your car when you are traveling. So just the one battery in the Autel Nano allows you to fly for about 20-25 minutes. So you will need something better to be allowed to fly. You need some charger. So compare the price: 80 euros for a case, 90 euros for one battery. You will need two, so it's 180 plus 90 that's 270 euros. 270. You will need a phone. That's 100 euros plus 130, so that's 400 euros. Then you will need a car charger, which is about 300 euros, and 300 for a wall-in charger. So that's here we have 400 euros, and we will run with the calculation. 400 we have now for batteries. For a batteries, phone, and a case, 400 euros. Then you will need 80 euros for a charger. So this is 300. This 80 and 80 euros for a wall-in charger. So this 160. So that's 560 euros for a chargers. And you will need cables. You will need USB Type-C to Type-C cable. You will need USB Type-A to USB Type-C. You will need USB Type-A to micro USB, and you will need the fourth cable, the most complicated. That's a USB Type-C to micro USB cable. So you will need 4 cables for that. So that's about 10 euros for a cable. So that's 600 euros. You will have to pay more for all accessories you will need. So that's 800 euros for a drone, for the Autel Nano, and about 600 for the accessories. So that's 1,400 euros for a whole pack, what you need to fly a drone. And from my point of view, that's a very good price for the Autel Nano. Some time ago, I bought, about 1 year ago, I bought Autel Evo 2 revision 1, when I paid 1,800 euros for a drone and 600 for accessories. So I paid 2,400 euros, about 1,000 more than this now price for a Nano. So and I'm really surprised for the quality of the drone. So it's a really great thing. So what I want to say at the end of this video, that if you can choose between Autel Mini 2 for 400 euros plus accessories, or Mavic Air, DJI Mavic Mini 2, R1, Mavic Air 2, or Mavic 2S, that's definitely about the money. If you have only money for a drone, you can take DJI Mini 2. But if you want a good quality, and if you want a drone you can take with you for a travel, decide for the Autel Nano. The price similar to a DJI Mavic Air 2S, but a better quality, smaller drone, better quality. And for 800 euros for a drone plus 600 euros for accessories, you will have mostly everything what you need for a travel, for a flying, for making videos from the air. From my point of view, really great idea.
Ty co kobiety chciałbyś zniewolić, pozbawić chciałbyś niewolnej woli. Rządzie biskupie, do was to mówię, wstydzi się was dziś kraj. Nie płaczcie siostry, ducha nie traćcie, uwierzcie w naszą wygraną w walce. Uwierzcie w to, że już niedługo piękniejszy będzie kraj.